Welcome to the Man of Honor podcast. My name is Corey, your host, and today I'm going to be talking about fear and how fear stops us from actually going to do the thing that was meant to be doing. I think fear is an important part of our lives, and it's supposed to protect you from danger, and you tend to feel it on you making big decisions. And with this crisis that has happened, this pandemic on the world, we're finding ourselves making a lot of decisions that short term but have got long term effect. And that's part of the reasons why there's a lot of fear and a bit of anxiety when it comes to decision making, especially in business as well, because there's no clarity in terms of what's going to happen. And I've been getting a lot of Instagram messages and a lot of messages from Facebook with people that are just scared on the business. And I just thought I would clarify this. Yesterday I had a conversation with my kid on the way to school. I was taking her to school, and we were talking about cadets. And what happened was we had seen this. It was Remembrance Sunday yesterday. It was Remembrance Day for people that died within the World War One and World War Two, and we live close to a school, so there were some children that go to the Air Cadets that were wearing their uniform. So I'm assuming they were going to be doing something with the assembly where they'll be doing the remembrance. And my daughter was quite amazed by the fact that they had the children wearing army clothes. And she was like, why are they wearing army clothes? And I said to her, it's because they are part of the cadets. And we live close to the place where they do the cadet training. So my son went there when he was a lot younger, and then he left cadets when he started preparing for his final exams. And so I do know what they do over there, and I started explaining to her that, your brother went to this, and they would go out and sell poppies for charities. They would also go out and then learn certain life skills, and they would go out camping and stuff like that. And when I mentioned camping, she was a bit apprehensive. She said, I don't think I would like to go camping because I'm a little bit scared. And I said, well, if you don't go camping because you're feeling scared, who misses out on the fun? And she rightly so, she said it's her. And I said, that's right. Sometimes you feel scared, and it's okay to feel scared. And maybe most of your other peers, the other people that will be there, will be just as scared as you are. In fact, when you go camping, you probably will be okay up until the story time. Everybody's going to talk about a ghost story or make a ghost story, and everybody's going to go to bed feeling scared. So it's fine to feel scared. It's what happens when you're feeling scared. That's the main thing. That's the most important thing. And I was saying to her that there is nobody that's never scared. In fact, the people that are brave are first scared, and then bravery comes along. So bravery is born out of fear, and that's what I was trying to say to her. And I think she understood the concept, because as soon as, usually I know she understands the concept, she flips it around and then she starts trying to explain it to me, which is pretty cute. So when you look at this pandemic, you think of all these issues that are happening within the world, and it's more like men just to want to sort of crawl in a dark cave and not talk to anyone and just try and deal with it by yourself. You don't have to deal with yourself. I think the main thing that you can do is actually be brave, talk about what's happening, talk to somebody, even if it's a business partner or your wife or somebody who you can speak to in confidence, because it becomes important for you to have a place where you can bounce off your ideas. So to make a decision that's long term, at least if you've spoken to somebody, then you can make one with confidence. And at least sometimes when you are in fear, you actually start making up things that are not even theirs. Because I remember when I was a child, I went to the toilet once, and there must have been a shadow of something that flew past, and I was convinced there was a person behind the window somewhere, and I was convinced I wouldn't go to the toilet, and I had to wake my mum up, and that happened for a few nights until she just told me that you've made this up. There's no way there will be a person every single time you want to go to the toilet. So when you're in fear, you exaggerate what you fear, and it makes it seem worse than it is, up until you talk. And when you talk to somebody, it actually changes your perspective on the things. So in terms of the pandemic, in terms of your business and your family and things that you're going through that might be negative in some sort of way, that is causing you to feel so scared and unsure what to do, being scared is okay. The brave thing to do right now is for you to actually speak to somebody, or at least make the decision. And again, if you're in a position where you've got no one to speak to, then join the Men of Honor Facebook group, where you can come and ask your questions, or you can directly speak to me off Instagram and just come and say hello. I just need somebody to talk to, and we can talk about this, and so we can get you a nice solution for you to take your business, your life, the next level. So I thought I'd just make this word of encouragement. It's a very short episode. I'm really excited because I joined a network of other entrepreneurs that are into podcasting, and I'm beginning to line up a whole selection of people that will be coming to speak to our community, and I'm really pumped about a lot of them. A lot of them are doing different things, and I'm actually quite choosy on who comes on the podcast. So I'm not just allowing every single person to come on just willy-nilly. So I'm really being particular on who comes on. I'm reading the profiles, I'm seeing what they're about. So I'm going to speak to them before they can actually come on, and hopefully can provide some value for you guys. So thank you very much, guys, for listening, and I hope I'll be speaking to you soon. So take care.